Ladies and gentlemen, it is your high guy, your fly guy, the truth from the booth, B.I. Double, bringing you this week's edition of Monday Mayhem. The last Monday Mayhem before our second biggest show of the year. That's right, against all odds, this Friday, 30-man over the top rope battle royal, all championships on the line, as well as a pre-show to air before the pay-per-view. We have been working towards this all year, and after tonight after this weekend, we will have our number one contender for Smokeout set. We will have all our champions set. And then we will have one more month to declare those number one contenders before that season-ending bash that's known as Smokeout. But that's then, and this is now. Hollywood Heroes, Grove Street Goons, two of the very best tag teams here at HCW, looking to climb themselves further up the ladder as we get ready to reconfigure these number one contenders leading in to Smokeout. Everybody trying to improve their positioning. Wins mattered way more now than they ever had. Everybody wants that big show payoff. Will one of these two teams break out of the pack to declare themselves number one contenders between now and Smokeout? That is the question. Our number one contenders for Against All Odds are set. It will be Mike Morgan and Steve Taylor taking on the Disciples. And Mr. Barrett has chosen the Heroes to come out on top in this match. I don't bet against the Heroes often, but I think if there's a team I would bet against the Heroes, it would definitely be the Goons. Partially because they're two-time tag team champions this season and have been utterly dominant, and partially because those are the homies. And this Houston crowd has been rocking for the last hour waiting for the show to start. Heroes specifically said the Goons would be their biggest feat in this journey back to the number one contendership. But they also said the shirts say monies, titles, and kicks for a reason. Heroes look ready. Goons look ready. And Mr. United is back. We appreciate you, sir. A lot of people say they'd be back and didn't come back. And you picked a good episode to watch from the beginning. We have tag team action. We have women's action. We have a championship match. It's a hell of a show. But before we get to that, we have the Goons. They really do. They really do. I feel like I've heard that before. I feel like I've seen the Grove Street Goons in 2K Summer League somewhere. I don't know. So it will be Thomas Alexander starting things off with Star Trill. And we are underway on this week's edition of Mayhem. That drop toe hold face buster, Trill used to perfection. Now going for a heel hook. You don't see it often. And Swag is in the building. Thomas able to fight out of that predicament. Now go into the eyes. They are heels by nature. Crowd reaction has zero to do with it. Looking for the stomp right to the side of the face. This is what the heroes are going to have to do. Use that quickness. Sends Trill off the ropes. Ref down off the hip toss neck breaker. Follows it with that standing moonsault. Hey, look, we have strong refs at HCW. Other companies, that ref would have been down for another 3 minutes. There would have been 4 chair shots, and 2 people would have came in illegally. Oh! Hangs him up with that alley-oop. Trill, man, he's lucky he didn't break a neck. He was all hung up in those ropes. That kick to the back is going to make it even harder to breathe after hanging up on them ribs. Snap suplex. There we go. I was going to say if he was smart, he'd tag in Big Money. Give himself a breather off of that nasty bump he just took. Lewis pulls him back. Kitchen sink style knee. There's that dragon screw leg whip. Again, as I said, heroes using the quickness. Tags into baby brother Jordan. He gets snapmared over. Eats that big boot. Fireman's carry takeover from Jordan. Ducks under. Gets clotheslined anyway. Thought he was out of the woods. Big Money owes a lot of people money. Jordan a little quicker on the draw there. Sends him over the ropes. And that forearm puts him on the floor. Pulls him up and sits him back down with that neck breaker. Going low with those kicks, trying to take some of that speed away. And that running face buster. Shades of X-Pac. Now cranking away at that neck with the knee in the spine. Refs count up to 4. There's 5. Jordan breaks. Big Money in. Breaks at 6. Walks right into the grasp of Jordan. That knee lift won't do him any favors. That has him hooked. Russian leg sweep. And that sit-out style jawbreaker there from Jordan. Going for the super kick. Gets caught, but floats over the shoulder. Reverse DDT. And there's the kick. Turned him absolutely around. 360. Big Money, aware of his surroundings, grabs that bottom rope. As Star, Trill, and Thomas fight it out on the opposite side. It's another stomp to the face. Looking for that sunset bomb. Gets all of it. Bridges. Trill able to get in and break the pinning combination. And a little bit of payback. Russian leg sweep of his own. Jordan could be looking to fly. Perfect moonsault. Working on the arm. There's another kick. Into the cover, middle of the ring, hooks the leg. Again, Trill there to break it up. Matt needs to find a way to tag. And out of nowhere, Thomas attacking Trill, pulls him in with that rope hanging DDT. This could be it. Another sunset bomb. And Matt able to kick out at 2.5. Still has some life left in him. Russian leg sweep gets him out of the predicament, but Tom is very smart, keeping Trill away from that corner for the tag. Knockout style knee. Trying to cause some damage. Trill on that guardrail, chasing down Thomas, thought better of it. Matt eats that elbow. Diving leg lariat from Jordan. Tags into Thomas. Lewis trying to make it back to his feet. Now Thomas thinking flight, but Matt Smart gets out of the way, tags into Trill. It's a whole new ball game now. Irish whipped off the ropes. Caught him with the Michinoku driver coming in. Again, Hero staying on him. There's that whipping neck breaker. Big Money in, too close to the corner, breaks that count. Trill fighting back with the elbow. And a second one. But another Michinoku driver stops him in his tracks. And there's a super kick from Thomas. Matt in, got caught by Jordan, tilt-a-whirl. Trill able to kick out at 2.5. Big Money now being sent out of the ring by Jordan. Thomas has him up with that Hangman's face buster. And the Heroes have been DQ'd for refusing to listen to the referee's count. He told them multiple times to get one man out of the ring and they didn't listen. But they were firmly in control of this matchup. We have not seen the last of these two teams. Gotta love it when your first match ends on a DQ. I agree, kill the ref. They might have broke the 5 count, but it's not like they were in there for 30 seconds. Come on. That was a good 7 seconds. You can let them slide. This time of the year when everybody's getting ready for the big shows, that's the sort of thing shouldn't happen. But I digress. We move into the women's division as the two women who have been absolutely on fire as of late, Casey Myers and Masaki. Masaki looking to avenge that loss. I was informed earlier today that this match is now a #1 contenders match for the women's championship to be defended at against all odds. If you'd asked me last week, my pick would have immediately been Masaki. But after the performance of Casey Myers these last few days, she has a strong chance of walking out #1 contender at the end of this match. I think a lot of people will be happy with you if you took that ref out after the show. And the Psycho Princess herself has arrived. Barrett has Casey. And the deadliest woman in high-class wrestling, trained by the utter greats, sister of Wizard, Masaki, is here. Myers, Masaki, one more time. Masaki start things off with that side headlock. Myers backs her to the rope, shoots her opposite side. Shoulder block coming in from Masaki. And the kicks start early. Myers grabs to stop those kicks, but gets caught with the arm wringer. There's a great reversal from Myers, though, into that top wrist lock. And then sweeps the leg, Cobra Kai. Masaki now shot off the ropes. Sit out hip toss. And a rake of the eyes from Masaki. You don't see it often. There's a low kick. There's a kick to the chest that'll take all the wind out of your body. Sitting down on that leg, trying to pop the knee. This is what Casey has to worry about. Those highly educated feet of Masaki. Both women now trading fireman's carries. And a dragon screw is going to stop that. Myers using what strength she has left in those legs. Has her up. Drop kick right to the back. Arm drag from Masaki. Has her hooked. Beautiful snap suplex. First cover, hooks the leg. Able to kick out at one. And a nasty kick to the back. Follows it with some more of those stomps. Whipped into the corner. Masaki could be thinking about that avalanche, but gets caught. And Myers opting not to fly. Masaki able to dodge the clothesline. Second one just had no effect. Slides over the shoulder, kicks the leg. Japanese leg sweep. Got caught with that skull-rattling jawbreaker, though. It's a Frankensteiner from Masaki. Beautifully done. Puts her on those ropes. There's that springboard stunner. Into the cover. Masaki looking to move on to Against All Odds. And Myers able to kick out at two. Snaps her over. Another kick to the spine. Masaki looking to end it here. Turns her around. There's that Omega driver. That's got to be it. You see the way she bounced. And Masaki's moving on. It will be Masaki versus Hollywood this weekend at Against All Odds. These women went counter for a long time. But those kicks from Masaki proved to be the difference maker. And then this is not where you want to be. She hits this perfect springboard stunner. A few people should get a look at that and realize that's how it's done. Just saying. And then she should have stayed down because that Omega driver is all she wrote. Masaki picks up the victory. The excitement on the face of that young woman as she gets her first big opportunity here in high class wrestling, proving that just because you're related to somebody means nothing. You earn it here. And she's definitely earned it over these last few weeks. Fergal Flynn wanted it. The back office obliged. Flynn said he wanted a tag team, so it will be Fergal Flynn in a handicap match, taking on the team of High Energy, Hero and North Star. People still shocked by the return of Fergal Flynn last week. Taking out poor Scotty Grime again. Although Grime did get his shots in, let's not make it look like it was just destruction. Flynn said he wants to prove his strength, and this is how he does it. We also learned earlier this morning. I said evening. Earlier this morning, we did learn that Fergal Flynn has thrown his name into the hat for the 30-man over the top rope battle royal. Aw, Doug, that's racist. And those lights go out. Waiting for the spotlight. And the merch messiah is here. Looking angry as ever. Joining Fergal Flynn, we have also learned that the men feuding over the Ultraviolet Championship, Big D and Bake, will also be involved in that battle royal. The man who returned after a 3-month absence. Got himself in great shape on his time off. as he looks to tear apart the team of high energy tonight. Question is, as strong as Flynn has shown he can be, will he be strong enough to defeat two men? He does. I can see it. And it'll be Hero starting things off. Flynn just shoves him back, using the strength early. That's twice. And that's exactly what high energy is going to need to do here. Use that quickness, use those strikes. But at the same time, it didn't work out so well for Grime. Flynn just tosses Hero all the way to the floor. Now stomping away at the back. Gets caught. Beautiful neck breaker from Hero there. Fighting it back. There's that tilt-a-whirl head scissors. Refs count at 5 now. Both men fighting to break the count. And again, Flynn with the strength. He gets caught with that double leg heel kick. No, sir. Flynn falls over that shoulder. Big belly-to-back suplex. Overhead kick from Hero. Gets caught with that one-arm spine buster. Sit down, sir. Jawbreaker trying to stop the momentum. Flynn breaks. Overhead forearm. There's that high angle belly to back suplex. Shades of Eddie Guerrero. Hero whipped into that corner. Able to fight out. Goes for the Frankensteiner. Flynn says no, sir. Big power bomb. Hero somehow able to arm drag out. There's that head scissor DDT. Iceman is in the building. Disagree with your hashtag, sir, but I'm glad to see you here. Hero looking to keep the big man grounded. Tagging in the North Star. Who walks right into that big pendulum-style backbreaker. Oh, now official starting. I was just starting like you, kid. There's 2 headbutts. There's the third. Hooks the leg. North Star able to kick out. Big right hand to the temple. And the jaw, for that matter. That's a big hand. Looking for the Doombringer elbow. Doombringer! Hooks the leg. Hero in there to break it too. This is what he has to contend with. It's not about being stronger than both guys. It's about how can you keep both guys from breaking pins. Knee lift from North Star. Whip split into the corner. The true definition of an Irish whip. Backflips over. Ducks it. Sits him down with the flying elbow. There's that big flipping pile driver, the falling star. Flynn kicking out at 2. Rolling neck snap from North Star. Looking to fly. North Star press with the 180. Two men could prove to be too much. But Flynn again kicks out. Tag back into Hero. Shoots Flynn into that corner. Big boot stops that. And that big belly to back suplex is going to quell the momentum for now. There's the headbutts. Into the cover. North Star got there just in time. Rolling neck snap of his own, kind of crooked, sent it off to the side. And a kip up from Hero. Has Flynn on those ropes. Goes for the Irish whips, gets reversal, drop down. Look at that, backflip into the head scissors. Beautiful reversal there from Hero. Able to kick out at two again, sidesteps that drop kick. And a Doombringer elbow. Hooks the leg. And North Star too slow for the break. Took a beating while he was in the ring. Take nothing away from High Energy. They showed out in this match. There you see that head scissor DDT from Hero. You know what, now that I'm saying about it, don't take anything away from Hero. Although North Star was impressive with that 180 North Star press. There's that first Doombringer elbow that rattled the brain of North Star. You are not the same once you get hit by that. And a falling star. Flynn may not have been on offense the whole time, but nothing, and I mean nothing, could stop the man. Just kick out after kick out. And there it is. Dodges that drop kick right into the Doombringer. Hit him so hard he knocked himself down. And North Star, after being hit with one himself, too slow to get in for the break. And Flynn does it. He said he wanted the match. Not only did he get it, but he won. Flynn looking very strong going into Against All Odds. And from there we go into a match in the Super Junior division. Orlando King taking on one of Iceman's favorites, Dylon Chase. Iceman, who's in your top five? Pretty sure I already know the answer. So we get ready for the match to start. Lock up center of the ring, pushed into the corner by Chase. And we get a clean break. Doesn't happen a lot. Well, that right hand's going to rattle him. And that double thrust to the throat. Not many people still use that. I like it. Chase now working the arm. King rolls out into that top wrist lock. And sweeps the leg, Cobra Kai. Well, it looks like I know what my evening is going to consist of if Dylon wins. That amateur-style takedown from King, though, into the side headlock. Follows it with a right hand. It's going to be me, Dylon, Rico, and the Goons. If you find us at the after party, you found the best party on the planet. Houston, we taking over. Blocks the chop, but the back elbow catches him. Lots of back and forth action to start. Going for the T-bone. Over the shoulder. Into the reverse DDT. And the Mile High Maniac drops the fist. Old school. Shades of the $1 Million Man there. And figure fours that neck and rains the elbows. Rolling neck snap there. Dylon looking to fly early. There's that elbow. He's just throwing out all the classics. I've seen a shout out to Ted DiBiase, Mr. Perfect, and now Randy Savage. That's why I like the kid. But he's caught, and that's not where he wants to be. Electric chair right into the corner. Oh, that's disrespectful. Stomping away at the legs of Chase. Made it back to his feet. Dodges that jab, fireman's carry takeover. And then one of his own from King. Turns him around, has him hooked. Russian leg sweep. First cover of the match, hooks the leg. Chase able to kick out at 2. It's that drop kick to the back. King looking to fly, but Chase back on his feet. Rocks him with the right hand. Follows him all the way up to the top, thinking superplex. Gets all of it into the cover. And Flynn has spoken. Russian leg sweep from Chase. Has him up, could be looking for the coronation. Powerbomb lung blower. Hooks the leg, center of the ring. And Chase somehow kicks out. Chase puts him on those ropes. Shoots him off opposite side. Sits him down with a spine buster. Something you don't see often from Chase. Kicks. Could be looking for that donkey kick. There it is. And King able to kick out. That donkey kick is ruthless. There it is. Looking for Mile High. Plants him. Turns him around to get better contact. Back press. Hooks the leg. And King able to roll that shoulder at 2.5. Snapmares him over, center of the ring. Looks like we're taking a little trip to Chinlock Island. But King fighting his way back to his feet. Breaks the grip. Standing drop kick. Jawbreaker stops the momentum. Big right hand from King. There's the T-bone. Looking for it earlier. Kip up from Chase. King did not take advantage. There's the clothesline. Blocks the second. Looking for the coronation one more time. Chase crawls his way up, making sure he's not on the mat to get pinned. Beautiful there by Chase. Has him hooked. Backdrop driver. Both men down. Chase looking to crawl. Drapes the arm for the cover. And King says no, sir. There's that running neck breaker. Into that old school surfboard stretch. King using that strength, flips him over. Takes him down. Trying to pop that knee. What is Chase thinking here? Taking a little breather. King sidesteps the overhand, but gets caught anyway. Irish whipped into the corner. Could be looking at that superplex one more time. There it is. Is he taking smoke breaks? I'm not sure what's going on. Now he rolls him over. Official, I don't think Liz's boyfriend would like that too much. I speak for the GM. So what is your idea, Mr. Barrett? Look for that T-bone again. Chase fights out. Looking for that donkey kick. And off the donkey kick, Chase picks up the victory. I don't know, Rico. I don't think making Bake mad is a dream. It's more of a nightmare. There's that coronation from earlier in the match. Here it is. The donkey kick. I can't stop reading the Twitter feed. It's too good. And Chase walks out of here with the victory. A little bit of attitude change there from Dylan. Apparently, the basis of this conversation is Iceman don't give a shit. about anything. And we get ready for our co-main event of the evening. The rubber match in the Ultra-Violent Championship division between Big D and Bake. Apparently, Iceman is on his Officer Murtaugh right now. He's getting too old for this shit. Oh, no. I don't know about the Twitterverse over here, but I'm extremely excited for this match. Bake claimed that D got lucky the first time. Beat him the following week to get that belt back. Now we have the rubber match. I'm pretty sure they had to kill 7 cows just to make that leather jacket. As he awaits the entrance of the Ultra-Violent Champion, the now 2-time Ultra-Violent Champion. Iceman knows what it is. Bake looking to prove that Big D's victory was indeed a fluke, as he puts that Ultra-Violent title on the line for the 10th, 12th, I don't know, 15th week in a row. Man's crazy. He's insane. Goes for that. Gets swept. And a stomp from Big D. Putting all that weight into the guts. Front face lock. Bake has none of it, showing the strength. Looking to show the strength again with that modified gut wrench. Looking for a slingshot. No. Now the knees. That's just brutal. Bake follows him to the outside. Looking for some toys. He has a kendo stick. Big D goes for those stairs but gets caught. Goes low. Couple of kicks to the chest. Now wearing him out with the kendo stick. Trips over those stairs as Bake whips him around the ring. Gets caught though, sent into the barricade. Snaps off a Saito suplex. It's going to take a lot to keep the big man down. Bake back to his feet though, gets caught with the kick. Gut punch, jab, puts him back on that barricade. Another jab, could be looking for snake eyes, right on the steel. Couple more of those jabs. That's his shout out to Iceman, the Walker jabs. Gets up before Big D could do any damage. It's a big backbreaker, but he holds on. There's a second. Using the strength. I don't know if taunting's your best idea, though. Did not get all that clothesline. Hit him that time. Ducks it. Back body drop. We've seen him finish this. There's the spine buster. Pulls Bake to his feet. Looking for that big front slam. Elevates him. Into the cover. Bake able to kick out at 2. Catches Bake, whips him off the ropes. Tosses him up, catches him. A second big front slam, rattling the ring. Hooks the leg. Bake rolls the shoulder at 2.5. Big D going to the outside. Looking for a weapon of his own. Bake's there waiting on him. Throws that chair. Sends him right into the steps. And then down into the barricade. Big D able to stop the momentum before he goes full force into it. Kicks the knee, overhand right, goes low. Big gut punch. Strikes from Big D. Tosses Bake. We knew this one would be brutal, and it's proving to be just that. Drops that elbow. Bake back up to his feet. Big D to the outside again. Has himself a hammer. Bake steps out of the way. Trying to keep his distance. Gets caught. And a second one goes down low to the guts. And a third and a fourth. No, Bake rolls out of the way of the fourth. Walker jab. Knee followed up. Them stomps one more time to the chest. Big D using that leg strength. Bake blocks the body slam there. Big belly to belly on the outside. Jab after jab, goes for a belly-to-belly of his own. Bake blocks, sits him down with an arm drag of sorts. Big right hand takes him off his feet. Punch after punch. Now whipped into those steps one more time. Bake is taking a beating, but he's also handed one out. Sends him into the ring. Shoots Big D into the corner. Step slow, Big D able to reverse. Could be going for a Vader bomb. Gets all of it. Hits the big splash. Hooks the leg. And that's all she wrote. Big D says it was not a fluke. One of the most brutal, ultra-violent title matches I have ever had the privilege to call. Back and forth action the entire time. There you see, tosses him, catches him. Big front slam. Bake took more damage than a normal human should ever endure. Here it is, that high speed, big splash, elevated himself higher than the damn ropes. And Big D walks out ultra-violent champion. We're going to need to get that Big Show belt extender. As Big D celebrates the biggest victory he's had. Well, you know, next to cashing in a world title briefcase, even though he was stupid enough to give the title away. We get ready for our main event. Logan Neal going one-on-one with the half-dead legend Damian Fuerte. Neal, the new #1 contender for that hybrid championship, said he wanted a match before the pay-per-view. Fuerte, never the one to back down from the challenge, obliged. Iceman has said for months that he thinks Logan Neal is the future of this company. We will see. And Showtime claims he will win the Rumble. We will see this weekend. Neal looks ready. His first big singles opportunity is in front of him. Will he rise to the occasion, or will the half-dead legend prove to be too much for him? Damn. He called you a joke. There are few things as scary as Fuerte making his entrance into an HCW ring. Logan Neal now gets to witness that firsthand. Logan Neal, Damian Fuerte, main event underway now. Working on the arm. Neal about as technical as it gets here in HCW. Kicks out the knee, holds on to that arm wringer. They lock up one more time. Standing switch by Fuerte, takes him down, holds on to the body lock, sends Neal to the side, standing headlock. Neal able to break it with the strength. Irish whip into the corner, catches him coming out, snap suplex from Fuerte. Arm drag. T-bone to start things early. Neal back up. Hits the jawbreaker. Pulls him back with the shoulder tackle. Short arm shoulder tackle. Sits him down with that inverted backbreaker. Big overhand right keeps the Demon on the floor. But that leg strength is what he uses to pop back up. Going for that big forearm, but gets caught with a drop kick. Blocks the strike, goes low with the kick. Fireman's carry takeover from Neal. Block after block. There's a fisherman suplex. Has him up looking for a Shoryuken early. Shoryuken! Fuerte able to kick out. Neal cannot let that get into his head. Got to stay on him, but he walks right into the kick. Bounced off the ropes with the right hand into a flatliner. Hooks the leg. Able to grab the ropes. Fuerte puts him back on those ropes. Fuerte could be looking to fly here. And gets caught with a right hand. No suicide dive for you. Fuerte's still in it, though, slowing things down with that rear chin lock. Elevates him up with the gut-wrench suplex. Neil looking to make a statement. Is he trying to put him through the table? Hans, Franz, and Michel staying out of the way. Neil with that big overhand follows it with the kick. Overhand right. Has him up. Big Death Valley driver. Both men looking to crawl back to their feet. Up on the shoulders again. The Death Valley driver, no, sends him opposite side with the roundhouse kick. Center of the ring, falls into the cover. Neil able to kick out at 2. That was about 2 3/4. Has him up on that top rope. Into a Falcon Arrow, avalanche style. Goes for the standing enziguri. Neil able to get out of the way twice. Did not get out of the way of the third. The agility of Fuerte is just terrifying. As he goes up top, could be looking for the shooting star. No, went for the guillotine leg drop. Neil out of the way. Knee lift from Fuerte, though. Goes low. Couple of strikes. Sends him back into the center of the ring. Slows things down one more time. But Neil looks like he's fighting his way back up. Breaks the hold. There it is. Kick out face buster. That could be it. Back press. Hooks the leg. And Logan Neal has done it. Logan Neal has pinned the hybrid champion. Leading into their match at Against All Odds, the momentum clearly on the side of Logan Neal. I can't even fathom that was going to happen. Here from earlier in the match, the Shoryuken. There's Fuerte right after the Death Valley driver. Thought another one was coming, but sends him opposite side with the roundhouse. Both men looked amazing in this match. Fuerte would try to slow it down one more time, but Neal would get back to his feet by any means necessary. Hook him with this kick out face buster. And that is all she wrote. Logan Neal with the biggest win of his career. Trying to ride this wave of momentum right into Against All Odds. And that's it, folks. So for all the boys and girls in the back, The Twitterverse blowing up, everybody in the arena and watching around the world for the half-dead legend, Damian Fuerte. And I can now say the future of HCW, Logan Neal. I have been your high guy. Yes, indeed, your fly guy. The truth from the booth, B-I double. And we'll see you on Wednesday, not Thursday, Wednesday for Throwdown.